Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Elizabeth and this is update number 18. So I've been doing the carnivore diet for 17 full weeks as of right now, which is super exciting, and in 3 days I will hit the 4-month mark. So the very next video that should be out after this one is going to be my 4-month update, and I do have a lot to tell you in that one. It's going to be a lot different. If you watched the 3-month update, it's going to be different than that, and I'm also going to share some different things in there than I am in this video, so it's definitely going to be a different video than this one. But let's talk about what happened this week. So this week went really well. I'm really excited to share some of the changes that I'm seeing. I feel great. I feel really good. So you guys have seen me struggle this month of really making this diet work for me and to feel good on this diet, and so there was definitely some changes I needed to make this sustainable longer term and to feel good on it. And so I feel like I have done the right things, and definitely I'm starting to see some of the results of that. So let's get into this past week. I actually lost a full pound, so I am 1 full pound down from my lowest weight. So I lost a couple pounds, but it's been fluctuating. So my lowest weight I've seen is 1 pound down, and I officially hit the 30-pound mark. So it pretty much took this whole month. I haven't really lost a whole heck of a lot this month, but this week I got down to the actual 30 pounds. So I have 30 pounds lost officially as of this video, and I'm super excited about that. But I've been noticing some other really good things as well that's super exciting. I'm noticing that my shirts fit a lot looser, which is so cool. I think I commented on that in the last video, but I wanted to do it as part of an update. Like, all my shirts are just fitting really different, and they're just looser all over in a lot of areas and stuff, especially around the midsection. And so that is super exciting that I'm finally starting to notice some tangible results, like on my body and how my clothes fit and different things like that. So what I did for this week was exactly what I told you I was going to do last week. I was going to really focus on my fats, cooking with butter and tallow. I was going to focus on eggs, steak, and hamburger meat, and that's pretty much what I did. I did have a little bit of tuna, I think twice. I had a few slices of cheese, and I think I had maybe 1 avocado. So I didn't stick with it 100%, but predominantly that is what I did. I am still trying to get back to kind of being 100% on that. I don't know that I want to keep eating the cheese and the avocados. However, they have really helped me feel better. So at this point, I'm trying to figure out, do I need to keep those in there to make this work long term? However, you know, I don't want it to slow my weight loss too much. You know, I really haven't lost a whole heck of a lot this month. So it's kind of just a process of continuing to try to figure things out, but definitely adding in the tallow, and I've been paying attention to my electrolytes. So I've been having a cup of bone broth every morning for my potassium. That's really good. I have that with about 4 eggs, and I feel full. I feel full for a while, and I have been supplementing with magnesium. It's just a supplement called Natural Calm, and so I'll just put that kind of in some tea, and I'll have about 2 teaspoons of that every day, and it's not causing diarrhea. I don't know if that's too much TMI, but it can do that, and I've worked my way up to 2 teaspoons, and it truly, I can get that in, and it's not affecting anything like that, so that's cool. And I've also been doing a lot more salt. I've been salting like everything and really paying attention to my salt, and sometimes I'll even like put some salt under my tongue and just like swallow salt if I feel like I need some more salt. So definitely I think the increased salt intake has really helped with feeling fatigued and weak and like sick, kind of sick, hungry. I haven't felt any of that. I feel a much more normal relationship with the hunger and with the feeling full. I feel like I finally got myself situated. I really think it's the steak and the fat I've increased, but the steak really does help. I think that's why so many carnivores eat the steak. I've been having steak every night, and it makes me not be like so ravenously hungry the first thing I wake up in the morning. I feel just a more normal progression of hunger in the morning, and then I eat. Sometimes I don't even totally need to eat lunch after those eggs. I just sort of wait for dinner. I definitely do still need the eggs in the morning, so that I don't get too hungry during the day, and I sort of start to lose focus and can't really feel like I can't think. So I am still doing the eggs in the morning. And so sometimes if I'm just starting to feel a little hungry in the afternoon, I'll just drink some water, carbonated water, or tea or something. I'm still doing a lot of like, I kind of make like a snow cone thing, like blend up some ice and water, and I have like some different little flavoring things that have you know, nothing in them. It kind of makes like a snow cone, and so that's kind of been a nice thing. Just it's so hot here right now and so I needed something to kind of be refreshing, so that kind of breaks things up. So sometimes I don't need to eat lunch. Every once in a while, if I really am hungry, then I'll have my tuna because that's what I've had available and it's just easy. But yeah, overall I have not felt starving, and the relationship with food feels a lot more normal, which means that I'm getting in my nutrition intake that I need to have. And so it went back to just being really regular, where, you know, I eat and then I don't think about food in between, and that's really cool. One thing that's also really awesome is I've had no cravings for at least a couple weeks now. I don't think I've mentioned that for a while, but yeah, I'm not craving anything. And so that's really exciting. Another really awesome thing is that my knees have not been hurting as much. Every once in a while I'll get sore knees. It's not something I super struggle with, but just the sheer magnitude of my weight on my body just makes me feel like I need to be really careful with my knees. My knees definitely can feel the brunt of that sometimes, where I don't feel like my knees are even like strong enough to support my weight. So I definitely feel that like a lot on the stairs, and sometimes just in normal activities, you know, I have to just be careful. But I have been feeling a little more free in that area. I guess they just haven't been hurting as much. And so that's been really awesome. And then one thing I've noticed, it's happening naturally. So my house is 2 floors, and some of my stuff is upstairs, where I can literally spend the whole day like up there getting stuff done. And some of my stuff is downstairs. And so I could literally spend full days downstairs getting stuff done. And so it's like I almost have to pick either or in the past, where I'm upstairs all day or I'm downstairs all day. And I'm not really like having a natural flow of my day. It's like, okay, where do I want to be? And I have to plan out my week kind of where I'm going to be up and down, because going up and down has just not been happening like naturally. And I'm happy to report that's really kind of changed this week, just naturally. It's not been something I've been trying for. It's just I've noticed I'm going up and down the stairs like a lot more just normal. And, you know, I'll spend some time upstairs getting stuff done. Then I got more stuff to do downstairs, so I come downstairs and do some stuff. And like, it's a really neat feeling that just happened, and I wasn't even like trying for that. But I think that is, you know, an outcome of the weight loss and my knees feeling better and different things. Like, it's just been happening. So it's super exciting to start seeing some of the real tangible results of this diet. So I'm feeling really good on this diet. I really feel like I fixed what my issue was, and so now I'm gonna keep just going forward. I do hope to see the weight keep kind of coming off a little bit more this month. There wasn't a whole heck of a lot, but you know, I'm just gonna keep going, and I hope it's just gonna keep coming down and keep seeing results. I'm really looking forward to the next like 20 pounds or so to get to that first like 50-pound mark. And I think once I hit the 50 pounds, I'll be probably about a third of the way through, sort of. I don't know exactly where I'll land, but it'll be a really good solid start. And so I'm really excited for that. So another kind of exciting thing as well is that, so coming up this week, we're going to hit 4th of July in the middle of these 2 updates. And so you guys won't see it right away. You'll see it in a few weeks, and we'll be kind of past 4th of July, but this week will be 4th of July, and right in here is also my youngest daughter's birthday. And so I'm going to have to go do our whole like birthday run tradition where we go get some free stuff, and it's kind of fun. And for my other daughter's birthday in May, we just did that about 6 weeks ago, and it felt really different. You know, I was like, wow, this is different. You know, I can't have a single thing. Like, I'm going to make sure I really stay away, but I'm going to have to really like, you know, have restraint and deal with this and think about this and everything. And this time I was really kind of worried some months ago about 4th of July, because we always have s'mores, and I love s'mores. They're like my fave. And just all the fresh fruits and the barbecue and all the good stuff, like, it's just, that's what 4th of July has always been to me in the past. And so I kind of worried about 4th of July. I even had some fleeting thoughts of like, do you want to just have a cheat day on 4th of July? And I never really fully considered that for 4th of July. I was like, no, you know, I think I can make it through this day. I'm happy to report that like this week, I know in my mind that 4th of July is coming up, and I truly didn't think about food like at all. Like, it just didn't even enter my mind. It's just like, we're going to eat whatever we usually eat. It'll probably be hamburgers with mustard, and it'll feel like, you know, we can grill them. You know, it'll feel like fine and normal. But I'm not having an issue with the s'mores or thinking about it or feeling missing it in any way. Feeling full and satiated and not having the cravings really does help make this work like longer term. And so where I'm at right now is I'm still not considering doing this diet like forever. I really am not. I think it will be predominantly how I eat, because I'm much more aware of my protein needs and how to get in my protein needs. And so, I mean, it's, you know, I'm going to take these skills with me, but I will want to add some other things back in eventually, even if I just stay keto. I'm not totally sure where I'll land, but, you know, I don't plan to be this strict forever. But I really am happy with seeing the kind of natural progression of holidays coming up, and I'm looking more towards, okay, what activity are we going to be doing and how are we going to be spending our time? And I'm not really focused on any traditions of food that we have that go with it. And that feels really, really good. To just not be thinking about it because I'm full and I'm satisfied. And so to be really, really honest with you, I wasn't sure that was going to happen. I don't think it's something that you can force, you know, or make happen. It just sort of has to happen naturally. And I just thought, I don't know if I'm ever going to be a person that feels that way. Like, to me, 4th of July means s'mores. Like, it's always going to mean s'mores. And so I didn't really actually think that transition could happen, but it did. So anyway, I'm really excited about that. So next week's update, number 19, week 18, I will be letting you know how 4th of July actually went and how my daughter's birthday actually went. And it's going to go really good because I'm not having any cravings. And so coming up for this next week, what I plan to do is really just kind of keep doing what I'm doing. I'm really just kind of listening to my body and just kind of doing what comes naturally and just kind of paying attention a little bit more to like my fats and my electrolytes, but mostly just really listening to my body and trying to figure out, okay, what do I need? What's going on? But it's predominantly going to be the steak, the eggs, and the hamburger meat. If I throw in a few other things, you know, that's okay too. I am going to make a batch of chicken this week because I haven't had chicken really in, I think, like a month. And so that's just nice to kind of have in the fridge. But I didn't buy any other like cheese or avocados or anything else for this week, so it will be strictly carnivore this week. I don't really want to keep eating those things. I want to see if I can do this without throwing those things in there and still feel like this good without those things. So I'm going to give it a few weeks and give it a chance with this new way I'm eating with more steak and more fat and stuff like that. If I find that I still am getting weak and just icky, then I might just keep like the cheese and avocados in there. It's fine with me if I need that, but I'm going to try to do without just because I don't want to stall my weight loss too much. But I have noticed that there is some benefit to having them in my diet. They definitely do help. The avocados do help with potassium. They also help with my digestion. I do have some digestive issues. This diet has been a little bit of rough to do without a gallbladder because I did have my gallbladder removed. At some point, I might make a video on that of how to do it successfully with out your gallbladder, but for right now I'm still trying to figure all of that out. And so digestion can be a problem on this, and so it has really actually helped my digestion, which is really nice. I am looking into getting some ox bile supplements if I need them by taking out cheese and avocados. If I kind of go back to where I was, I'm going to put some ox bile in there and see if I can get it to just feel good and normal and still stay strictly carnivore. So we'll see how I do for this week. That's my plan, and that's everything I've got. It's going really well. I feel really optimistic right now, and so I'm super happy to share that and report that with you. I feel like I had some rough videos in there, and it's nice to go back to having a pretty good one. So that's where I'm at for this week. Wish me luck. More weight coming off this next week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I start to sail on these ocean waves. Nobody knows how to find us. It's turning out to be a perfect day. I just wanna leave our normal lives behind us. So